Good afternoon and welcome back to Bald Father Bets, everyone. So quick recap of NFL Sunday, and then we'll add our pick tonight for Monday Night Football, and then let you guys know about three picks we've already made for going into next week, college football Saturday. But first, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel, notifications on, so you know when we post our videos, and then just give this video some love, like, share, comment. Let me know what you think about Monday Night Football. This is probably one of the coolest matchups of the year so far, regardless of whether it's played Monday, Sunday, Thursday, whatever. There's just a great matchup, especially considering that the Ravens embarrassed the Lions 2 years ago when they went down to Baltimore. That was a 1 p.m. windy game, but not a primetime game, but still looking to see if the Lions would respawn and rebound from that game. So NFL Sunday, we were 12-17-2. Not good. And it really all came down to probably the worst beat I've ever had. This one beats the Notre Dame USC one from last year, which was the worst beat from last year. The Rams +4, blocked kick, ran back for a touchdown. Yeah, I don't really have any words for that one because that was our 3 unit. That was our biggest play of the day. So I don't really have much for that one. Never know when that's going to happen to you, but you definitely don't expect it to happen to you that way. Then the other one too was Giants +7. Russell Wilson getting first and goal from the 4 in garbage time to be able to get the cover, which is what Russell Wilson always does, and then proceeds to throw 3 balls into the stands. One of them he threw into the stands on 4th down, which, I mean, it was actually kind of funny, but it sucks that we're out losing it. But like, what the fuck are you doing? It was so ridiculous. Like, he threw them into the stands. There was no chance of anything. Anyway, he looked so off last night. I don't know how you don't have. I mean, the Giants have a brutal schedule, but at some point they're gonna have to play Jackson Dart because that was awful. And it comes after having a vintage Russell Wilson performance against the Cowboys. But anyway, so I mean, yeah, those were our two major. What would have flipped a losing day into a good day, right? Because that was a 4-unit loss on the Giants after the halftime play, and that was a 3-unit loss on the Rams. You're 12-17, that's 7 units. So that's the difference between 19-10 and 12-17 in that one. So the 50-50 games so far have not gone our way this season, and that's really been the major difference. We'll be okay. I'm not worried about it. All right, so tonight, Monday Night Football, we're taking the Lions +5 against the Ravens. Again, expect to see a bounce back from the last time they played in Baltimore 2 years ago, and it was like 35-10 at halftime. I think they'll be motivated for that. Most of the key players on the Lions are the same key players from that game, and we like the Lions passing game against the Ravens passing defense, which has been the way to get the Ravens now for about 2 seasons. Also think that while the Lions have had susceptibility to mobile quarterbacks in the past 2 years, they've continued to get better. The last time they played the Ravens in 23, that's probably the worst they were against a mobile quarterback, was around that time. Kyler ate them up. Danny Dimes ate them, and anyone who could move ate them up. So that's kind of calmed down a little bit. So we like the Lions +5. We're also going to do that one for 3 units tonight. We'll see if there's anything there at halftime to add to that. Also, we are adding in 3 plays for College Football Saturday. The first is we're taking Ole Miss -2 for 2 units. We're also taking Arkansas +5.5 for 2 units. And we are laying Penn State -2.5 for 8 units. like all those, obviously the Penn State one's my favorite, considering that it's at 8 units. I think you guys know I had Penn State preseason ranked number 1. I haven't come off of that. Models are in love with Oregon from an efficiency standpoint, but this is going to be a different animal. And I also think Penn State has been about as vanilla gets up until this game, knowing that they would unleash a few things. Like, I was talking with College Football with Sam, and Drew Aller has one design run so far this year. That will change against Oregon. And a little bit too much is being made of the Oklahoma State win from Oregon. I mean, Oklahoma State just lost to Tulsa, and Tulsa was 1-2 headed into that game. So that's not as impressive as a win as we were looking at before. And the Northwestern game actually offered some slight concern. It was a 9 a.m. local kick for them. I don't know if I'd say it offered concerns. I put more stock into the Northwestern game than I do the Oklahoma State game for Oregon, if that makes sense. So yeah, we will break down more on those on our actual College Football Saturday video this week, but wanted to get those out to you guys because we have fast line movement early in the week, as always. Thank you. Enjoy Monday night. Enjoy this banger of a Monday Night Football matchup, and let's go Lions.